Hi.
Hey.
Welcome to Go Lab's Facebook and YouTube page. We're back with another night of Nebulous project with all sorts of fun and hilarious short form improvity, if you will.
Yes. And just about all these games are Go Comedy originals that we've come up with in a department we call Go Labs. And we are showcasing some of those adapted to the virtual space. And we are also creating brand new games to fit the virtual stage. So that's the types of games that you're going to see tonight. I'm James. This is Pete.
Damn it, that's Alex.
Natalie.
Dog.
Julia.
Did you say my name?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Julia.
I didn't hear it. Sorry. Shivani.
Oliver.
Chris. Oh, Chris. Oh.
Hey, Oliver, thank you. And I'm going to toss it all the way back up to James.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks. And so that's our cast, and we're going to get started with our first game. This is a newer one that we've been doing called Speech of Ice and Fire. And how it works is that right now I'm going to write down a suggestion of what the rest of the improvisers are going to be giving a speech about, but they're not going to know what it is because right now they're going to cover their eyes while I write down the suggestion. Everybody's eyes are closed, and this is the topic. Okay, I'll do a new one.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
I was looking at the chat. Oh, man.
All right. Here we go. New suggestion. Everybody's eyes are covered. And this is the new suggestion for the topic of the speech that they're giving. They, of course, don't know it. So they're just going to start giving a speech when we say go. And if somebody in the intro of the speech is vamping and getting close to what the suggested topic is, I will put up this fire to let them know they're getting warmer. If they're getting farther away from it, we have ice for colder. If they're kind of warmer but confusing the point, then we'll put up both. And then Pete will help us by rotating through our improvisers in a relay until we nail the suggestion. You can open your eyes now. Until we nail that suggestion on the nose. It has to be exactly what I wrote on the index card in order for the game to be over. So far, the quickest finish time has been like 22 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
So we're workshopping this to kind of get better at it and whittle down that time. But without wasting any more time, let's just jump right into it. We're starting with a speech about who knows.
Webster's diction. Since the beginning of time, people have been in agreement that this is something that we all like. We just cannot get enough of this. And first of all, it wasn't around long ago. It's new. It's
So recently we've made new discoveries about this absolutely wonderful, beautiful product that we're so excited to bring to you. Not only because it brings joy, but it brings joy to the masses, where you can share this object with all your friends and family, and maybe even, and sometimes often.
Now, let me reiterate that this is something that has been around since ancient times. They had these in the times of the ancient Egyptians. Even it's that old. Actually, it's a little newer than that.
So, and when I said, so it's a little bit earlier than, a little bit newer than that, because we had to invent it. This thing that we're talking about, we did have to. It is something that man did make, like a car, even like a vehicle to get around, maybe. And
I mean, in spirit. When I say a vehicle, it's really in spirit. But but we're obviously getting back to what we're talking about, right? I've had, many of these in my house because it's something you keep in your house, And if we did, people who don't have them in their house, they're really suffering, most likely. And so that's.
Oh no.
Yeah. And they're suffering because it's a very useful thing. Basically, if humans hadn't created this, we all would have died off long ago. It's a it's a food that it's kind of like a food that we nope, okay, you don't eat. It's a food that you don't eat, that you instead
that instead of eating it, you use it to your advantage. It's most likely a man or woman made object that was created to solve problems in this world. That there was a problem and it became a solution when this thing was created for all man and womankind. It's one thing where you cannot live without it.
You could live without it. You don't want to live without it, but you could, because I mean, let's talk. What do we do in our homes? We entertain. We ask others to entertain us, using various devices that
When I gather around the table with my family for Thanksgiving, my mom's always scolding me. Why don't you have this in your house? She says. How are you ever going to get married if you don't have one of these things? You can't have any fun without this thing. You can't have.
It almost reminds me of the time before the internet was even invented, where we could just spend time as a family indoors, pretend that we're having little marshmallows and whatnot, and just heating up some warmth and sharing that warmth with each other.
Now, let's talk about how things add up. You need certain objects at home. You need certain objects at school. You need certain objects at work. This is one that you need at one of those three places. You would use it at school, most likely.
Or you may not use it at all. Again, this was pre-internet. I mean, we were basically primitive, and we, there were things like shelter that we did need, but this, like a bike. We didn't need a bike, but it was invented. So things like coffee, we invented it. Coffee, hot. No. Things like a bike. Things like, let's get back to the bike.
Look, you may not, this actual object, you may not eat this actual object or ingest it, but things that you do ingest need this product. No, not really.
You don't want to invest in this at all. It's a terrible investment. It's a bad, if there's a company that's selling this and you want to get your money out of that. What's that? It's me. I can hear myself. Yeah.
This thing is mass produced. Yeah, it's mass produced because it takes machinery to create something like this. So it is man and woman made, and made so everybody can enjoy this said thing. Now, it's very important that when you store this said thing, it's in I would say a refrigerated or an area where it will not spoil.
Absolutely not. Where you want to store this bad boy is in a living room, in a space that you and your family frequent, in hopes that it could expand your intellectual horizons.
And sometimes we get too sick of all this intellectual stuff because we have all these rote activities, chores we got to do around the house. And this thing helps those things be not as bad because it makes it go faster. The chores we got to do, it doesn't.
And then sometimes you just got to sit down, pause, and think about life over a cup of joe and wonder what has gone wrong with the world since the internet has been created. And when you think back in time, you think about when people had to pick beans out of trees in their garden that you could live off of, but sometimes not really necessarily need just the beans.
Hang on. So I'm gonna
old time. Oh.
Hold up. I'm gonna give you your intermission break and hint. This is This is something that you have all definitely encountered. I'm guessing it's something that none of you use on a real regular basis, and at least some of you have in your house.
Okay.
Well, let's talk about the things that we all have in our houses. I have an air fryer, actually. And I also have...
No, there are air fryers. There's things you put on a stove. There's also things that help you that print things. Some people have one. Okay. Yeah. Print or...
Tell you what we don't talk about enough: furniture. It's when you walk into a house, you want to see furniture. You want to see stuff that you sit on, that you can lay down on, you could set something on. But enough of, okay. It's things like that make a house a home, cozy, very cozy, very makes you feel good, makes you feel.
It's for your bunions. It's the little round things that you put it for your bunions. It's preparation H.
Let's talk couches, people. You got your sectionals, you got your lazy boyses, you got oh, fuck you, James.
We got little tables next to the couches that we set our keys and drinks down on, but we don't use those. That's what we're talking about right now. We're talking about the table in front of the couch. We also said that we.
But maybe we just need to take it all out of the living room and into the kitchen, the heart of the home, the wealth of your.
Or I'd actually say the heart of my home is the bathroom, where I have a bathroom sink. And
at the end of the day, I mean, the heart is in the living room. And when you're looking to...
The one room that we have left out is the bedroom, which is one of the most important rooms because that's where you start your day and
end your day, but in the middle of the day. other rooms that are, you just got to walk through them. The foyer is the room that haven't really, it's neglected, quite frankly, and some.
It's a hearth room. It's a pass the time. It's something to pass the time in your hearth, and the room where your heart is.
Who doesn't love a fireplace? Fuck.
After a long week of work and getting ground down by the boss, we like to loosen up. Us fellas like to loosen up in our man cave next to our neon Coors Light sign.
And I mean, if I didn't just throw out my brand new neon sign, I would rather just sit back and relax, kick my feet up on a big giant ottoman.
Now, as a kid, I was lucky because my family had a pool outside in our backyard, and dang it.
We had a pool. We also had a hot tub, which is great. But we also kicked our.
But there are other ways to pass the time, and I think pass the time is the most important thing here. If I'm not mistaken, yes. See, what do you do to pass the time? Maybe you have, I don't know, a hobby of some sort. Maybe you play cards, or maybe you, I don't know, do those latch hook things that you kind of. Oh, latch hook things. I don't know, painting, some kind of artistry of some kind. How about a blank canvas? A blank.
And I mean, I love working with my hands. Really, I mean, it's all about creating and then maybe crocheting things and gifts. Now it's like, do you want to buy something from a store with the COVID? So you make stuff. You have knitting needles, you have yarn, you have materials to make crafts. You go to Michael's maybe and pick up what you need.
It's like a light bright, but you put the yarn around each of the little pegs, and then you weave it into itself.
Who doesn't like to knit fucking Afghans and blankets? No hint. Okay. Who doesn't like to knit throw covers?
I like to protect the furniture in my man cave by putting a duvet cover or a quilt.
But after, all that knitting, it just keeps you all nice and warm and cozy. And so when you create a quilt of kinds, it's kind of like a Snuggie for your body.
And something that could help you with all that knitting is if you had a sewing table or like a crafting table in your house, or maybe even a workbench, something like that.
Or also like a card table. Anything that you can do to knit on that's knit.
That is manufactured. So, ladies and gentlemen, the thing that you need is a sewing machine.
And perhaps a loom.
And a piece of cloth material. You need the material to make it, and perhaps it's a ball of string yarn. Yarn.
We're all having a ball of yarn that
yeah.
Oh my god.
Ball of yarn.
They said yarn. We said yarn.
Yeah, you did. You didn't say ball of yarn.
Oh,
I got it.
man.
I was so sure it was sewing machine.
Look, guys, the important thing is we cleared that in about 17 minutes, and I'm happy.
Yeah. We
Do
can
you
better every
think most
time.
households have a ball of yarn in their home?
I didn't say that. I said this is definitely something all of you have come across. Most of you probably haven't dealt with recently, but some of you definitely have somewhere in your house.
True, yeah. Got a whole bag of it.
You got a whole bag?
Yeah, in the basement. Big bag of yarn. But you know what? I was hung up on earlier, like Shivani said something about setting something on something, and so I was like so hung up on it, like being something you could set something on.
Yeah, it was kind of tricky with some of these because like I think you can make a coaster out of yarn, you can make a throw pillow out of yarn, you can make a cover out of yarn or like a blanket out of yarn. So I was more like when Shivani was talking about like furniture, I was like, okay, well, we're getting close to like comfort, cozy amenities, but it's kind of like you have to at the beginning, if I'm imagining on the inside, the guessing, I'm like, you have to just be looking for the most general direction, not anything specific until much deeper in the game. So like when you start talking about furniture, like that's warmer than talking about technology,
True.
Okay. Cool. So what's next on our playlist here, Pete?
Next up is Evil Puppet, and for this, let's have. Did we do? Yeah, we did 3 people, right? Or did we do 2 last time, James? I don't remember.
What's the game?
Evil Puppet.
Oh,
3.
two.
We have 3 left.
Did we? Okay. We can do it either way. So we have 9 people. Let's do 3.
So let's do 3. So Doug, Shivani, and Moody, you're going to be in this first game. So we'll say goodbye to Natalie and Oliver and Moody and Bergman's and no, wait, who did I say?
Moody.
Right, Moody. Wait. So get out of here, and then Moody, come back with your dog.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
My bad. James, get out of here. Here's how Evil Puppet's going to work. You 3. Who wants to be it?
I will be it.
Shivani's going to be it. And did we lose Doug? What the heck just happened? Where did Doug go?
Hold on. Can you see me now?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Keep talking.
Okay. So you 3 are going to be doing a scene throughout it. Doug and Moody, you can say whatever you want. All of Shivani's lines of dialogue are going to have to be provided by the cast in our private chat. So we can type anything we want, and Shivani has to say it word for word, and Doug and Moody have to justify it in the scene. That's the whole goddamn game. And let's start out with Tim's suggestion, our suggestion king, Tim David, with the suggestion of vegan pizza. Vegan pizza is your suggestion. This is Evil Puppet. Good.
Just a different kind of taste in your mouth.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird recipe. I got it from like this Jeff Horst video online.
I've been open to trying new things recently. There's this website called Food Wishes, Chef John. Have you heard of him?
It sounds disgusting.
Some of it is. Yeah, he lives out on the West Coast, and we just got a new oven. You're invited over tomorrow night if you'd like to come over.
Well, Chef John is a pervert.
Yeah. We don't have to talk about you in the third person as much. Like Chef John, you're a pervert, is what we're trying to say.
Hot, buddy boy.
Yeah,
it is. If it comes out of the oven, it definitely is. I was under the impression when I was making the flatbreaded pizza that he recommended that it was more of a I don't know, like rustic oven, like a grilled pizza, but it wasn't at all.
Have you guys heard of Depeche Mode?
Yeah, I've heard of them. They're not too good, not that great, but
they They actually sang at my wedding. I didn't ag, but they were the band that played, and we danced to our song. Have you heard of it?
You must be deaf mode.
I must be who?
Deaf mode. They are my God.
Totally. I'm always in death mode.
Yeah, I don't think they're that good still. I think your musical tastes are a little off. No offense or anything.
I followed them around in the 2000s.
I learned to walk in the 2000s and was born in 98. So yeah, I don't know.
I followed my big brother around in the 2000s because we went to the same high school and he was a senior and I was a freshman and I kept getting beat up. But enough of that. Let's talk about you coming over Friday night. I'm making a specialty.
Well, you're a gooseberry.
Yeah, you are a gooseberry, and as I tried to say earlier, you're also a pervert, and so I'm not gonna come back to your house. Sorry.
But it was just one time. Please give me another chance.
I have a picture of their drummer's foot.
Of Depeche Mode's drummer's foot?
Mm.
Okay. Well, what kind of perverted thing would you like to do with that?
Look.
See.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depeche.
Oh, Depeche Mode.
Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, damn it. Did we lose Oliver?
Oh.
Wait, it looks
possibly.
Like yeah. Okay. So then that's going to leave Julia, Natalie, and Bergs. Let's clear. Oh, wait. Okay.
Puppy is sad.
Man. Okay. So never mind. Let's do. We're gonna have Oliver, Julia, and Natalie, and we're gonna play a game called Lockdown. And let me. Well, come back here, Pete, because you got to remember. You got to remind me exactly how this goes. Yep. Okay. So here's how Lockdown works, because Oliver's been a bit laggy, and we want to have some fun with that. And we invented a game to simulate that. We want to see if it's going to be if it's going to fit when we're not doing it on purpose. So this is a game called Lockdown, and how it works is that the three of you, Natalie, Julia, and Oliver, are going to be in a meeting. Is that right, Pete?
Yeah.
Okay, you're having a meeting of some kind on Zoom, and every once in a while, how do people freeze, Pete?
We originally had it as a bell, but you had suggested it might be fun if they just froze on their own.
Oh, okay, yeah. So at any point, you can choose to freeze in the middle of the sentence, and it's up to the unfrozen characters to carry on and elaborate on wherever they stopped their sentence.
Yeah, as if they are aware of what that person who's now frozen was about to say.
Yeah, and it looks like Oliver's connection is actually better now, but we'll still be doing it on purpose. So yeah, at any point, freeze and leave it to the others to elaborate. You're having a meeting of some kind and a suggestion to get you started. Let's do. Alrighty. We're gonna do peace sign. Peace sign is your suggestion. This is Lockdown. Begin.
Well,
I feel like
you go. You start us off.
I feel like we've been getting a pretty bad rap lately. People have seen our trucks outside leaving bricks and dangerous things for protesters, and so I feel like we need to revamp our image. And I'm thinking, what? Can we?
Yeah, and
We get some more.
sorry. It seems, yeah. Garfield seems a little bit frozen right now. I think I know where he's going with this. Basically, we want to replace the bricks with cotton balls, something that is a little softer, won't, hurt anyone if thrown. So, sort of taking the whole, construction thing in a different direction. But I really think that we can do something with sort of more of like a gauze pad situation. Build homes using vapor gas, something if you throw it and it falls out of our truck, it's not going to break a window. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. It's almost as though you're just like using that gauze type material to help mend the broken homes that these protests have caused. And so and the great thing about it is that's hypogenic too. So we can make it rebranded and make our company feel like more like a family company. Just as soon as we can get all these bricks replaced and collected up, I'll make sure to write up a memo about that.
Now that's exactly what I want to hear. These are the best. These are the ideas that I need to hear, and I need both.
Both. Yeah. Both of us. Well, to be honest, now, both of us actually do need to take a huge pay cut, and that was clear. And
that was very clear this past Saturday when you accidentally sent out a whole company-wide email. I don't think you meant to. I think you meant to just send that to your wife. But honestly,
I honestly, oh God, that's embarrassing. Okay. So that's why, okay, I was wondering why everyone was asking me out my divorce proceedings. It was nice. I thought it was nice. I just thought it was a nice thing. Oh,
yeah, looks yeah, that was embarrassing. That can just sort of clear the air for Garfield. Embarrassing for sure. Divorces are meant to be more private. And when I was going through my divorce,
it's kind of funny that we've actually been all through divorces. It's just been so stressful. And I
know. Whenever you think about it, you get that New York thing going. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like I know what you're going through, man.
Brings you right back there.
Maybe that's what we got to remind.
Honestly, I'm glad to have coworkers like you that I can talk to.
Oh yeah. He was saying, I mean, we are pretty good. I don't know if maybe following this we'd want to get like lunch or something. If you
guys really wanted to, yeah. I heard that there's this new taco place down the street. I think that would be great.
I love taco. Yeah, sure.
See
the one thing that they that my wife said
that. Oh my God. On the first one, I did forget that we were supposed to freeze. I was too focused on if Oliver was frozen or not.
And then I forgot if one person froze, if the other person, yeah, I couldn't remember. Yeah. So I was like, am I interacting with you or am I frozen too?
We've only played it so many times.
I stepped away from the computer and had my headphones still in, and I kept freaking out that everybody was actually frozen, and I had to run back to the
computer. Yeah, Heather says, "Give an Oscar to that lag. Well done, lag." Okay, awesome. So what's next here?
Thank Moody.
Did we lose somebody?
Shivani.
Oh, Shivani stepped out. Yeah.
Wait, no, she's back.
Sorry. I had Good emergency upstairs.
Oh, everything okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Someone just fell down.
Oh,
It's okay. Everyone's
Okay.
Moving on. Do we want to do the improvise next, or we want to jump to Moody Blues?
Let's do the improvise just to get Alex in the mix.
Okay, so let's do Bergman's. Let's do Julia, and let's do
Doug.
Natalie. Okay, Doug.
I just feel bad that we left Doug out last week so much because of his lag.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay.
shiny and new now.
I'm just trying to be part of the show.
Julia, Doug, and Bergman. So we'll say goodbye to you guys. And who am I forgetting? Oh, Oliver's all the way down here, and then get rid of James. Bye. So you guys are going to be doing a scene that, now that I think of it, is somewhat oddly similar to the last game. You're going to be improvising based on a suggestion. If you are not speaking, you are a silent, scary monster. That kind of stuff. But so if you're not talking,
We should be turkeys.
You could also
Yes.
Were you thinking that?
You're scary turkeys.
Oh God, wait, I don't know how to be a turkey in the first place. I'll figure it
Now
out.
we're gonna find out.
Turkey. If
Whatever you are. Pro tip: we want to, whatever monster you are, we just want to see you use the whole screen and the whole frame.
Okay.
All you want.
Okay.
So if you're talking, you're normal. If you're not talking, you're a scary, scary monster. And let's see, what suggestion do I want to use? They're all Tim. Let's go Killer Robots. Thanks, Tim. Killer Robots is your suggestion. This is They Improvise.
So it seems that the three of us are the last remaining human beings in the entire city of Chicago. The robots have taken out everybody else. It looks like it's the end for us.
I'm wounded. One of the robots bit me. That means I'm going to turn into one of them probably. You guys got to leave me.
No. Stay with us, Brad. Stay with us, okay? We can't lose you.
No.
Yeah, Brad, you're the scientist. You're the scientist, Brad. We need the science. The only thing that me and Lou are good for is the dancing, and nobody needs dancing in a time like this.
I know I'm a scientist, but I don't want to be a scientist in a world where there's clearly no God.
Hey, take that back, all right? God exists in all of our dance moves. In every rumba, there's a little bit of God. In every cha-cha, you see Muhammad. In every single tango, you see Jesus Christ, okay?
And in every single dab, you see the Lord, our Savior, okay? So you patch up that wound with this shirt.
Yeah, you want to see God? I'll show you God right now. Here he is. There's God. Here's God again. Two gods for you.
I got another one.
Wow. I think my faith's coming back. I can't believe dance is all that we need to be close to heaven.
It's all there is dance. Dance is all that's left.
Remember our tattoos. Dance is all you need
to get by.
To get by.
Yeah, but sometimes you need a tourniquet for the robot bite to get by too.
Snap out of it. We don't have tourniquets. All we have is jazz. Now dance, soldier.
We should do a sit, stand, kneel variation where it's dab, floss, dirt. You're either dabbing or flossing or getting the dirt off your shoulder.
I'm in.
Oh no, where's Oliver?
There he is.
Oh, there he is.
I'm here. All right.
Okay, so now it's time for another one of our newer favoritist games called Moody Blues. For no other reason than because our very own Chris Moody invented it. We have a 9-square grid here, and we are going to create a 3-person scene using each column as the top, middle, and bottom of the character. So let's go. Who has not? Anybody not been the head of the character before?
I think me.
I can't be the leg.
No. Okay, and then who has not had to put up with being the feet before?
I've never been the feet. I would love to be the feet.
There we go. Okay, so right now we are going to get into character position. Oliver, you are the head of this character. I'm your arms and body, and Doug down there is your legs. Are you frozen, Oliver? Or are you following?
We got this.
Okay.
Oh man, are you with us, Oliver?
No, I'm here. I'm testing.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm
so,
here. Can you not see me? Am I not?
Yeah, I think you're on like a good 10-second lag.
Okay.
But that's okay.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah.
Shit. Okay, so
I be the legs. I'm cool with being the legs.
all right, be the legs.
Be the legs.
Oh.
So Doug, we're gonna have legs on a lag.
Okay.
And we need a suggestion. Let's see. Falafel exchange.
Nice, Brad.
Falafel exchange is our suggestion for Moody Blues. And here we go.
Okay, so spicy one's right here. We love that one.
I didn't want to say anything, Tony, but I think you had a little too much today. Maybe you should take it easy.
No, I'm ready for round 2 for sure.
Yeah, Tony needs to eat more.
Just gotta walk it out a bit.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's all go for a walk. Let's go for a walk. It's kind of walk off.
All right.
There we go. Just going down 4th Street here.
Oh, watch out for that pothole!
Ah!
Oh God. Oh, I have so much falafel in my belly. Like, I don't even know. This walk is just making it worse.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel a little bit sick myself, actually, but not in my belly, more like my intestines.
Yeah, me too. Oh, right, this region right here. I can feel the like lodged.
Actually, it seems like it's my heart. Actually, looks like my heart.
Oh my god! Wait!
Okay, don't fight. We have to win this.
Wait, let me do the Heimlich.
Okay, somebody Heimlich me.
Yeah, I'm calling 911.
But first, let me try the Heimlich.
Leave my mother out of this. Do not call my mother.
No. Did your mom
is my mother's number? Yes. Do not call her. She's nagging me about my heart for years.
But do you think if I try kicking you, it'll help?
Yeah, I tried. Oh
my God. Guys. You're losing focus about the falafels. I don't know.
Right. I think we're out of the woods. I think the cardiac arrest has stopped.
All right, good. Because we're running out of time. The falafel exchange starts in 20 minutes.
Scene. Oh boy.
So funny.
I was get in rhythm with your walk. And Natalie, I was like, nope, not happening.
Maybe we should kick you.
You never know.
Yeah.
That's my favorite game.
It does remind me of I guess this might be inside baseball, but remember when we were doing the overhead camera game where we would lay flat on the stage, like they would do on Who's Line, and no matter what the suggestion is, it always just becomes about like what can we do with the fact that we're in this like bizarre perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Shivani, for bonus points for roping it back into the falafel exchange.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Brad.
Oh, hey, Brad.
Brad Hicks.
Brad.
Great. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, Pete, what's next on the docket?
Next up is Who Plays Who, which I believe we're playing with everybody, correct?
That's right.
Wowee.
How are we doing this with tagging people out?
I think it's just up to us, right? Because we
excuse me.
Right?
Yeah. All right. So let's start with Shivani and Natalie. Just gonna drop everybody else out of the scene. So you guys are going to begin a scene. And here's my daughter. You guys are going to begin a scene based off of one of the suggestions. At any point during it, James and I will swap one of you out for somebody who is in our green room. You will then continue the scene, but playing the character of the person you've just replaced. So if I were to drop Natalie out and add James would take over Natalie's part and continue the exact same scene. And we'll go through everybody. Oh, how fun! Oh, the fun we'll have. Oh, enjoyment. It's gonna be so fun.
So fun.
We're gonna use Tim's suggestion. You guys are best enemies. Best enemies is the suggestion, and this is Who Plays Who.
I stole your identity again.
You did what?
I stole it. I totally stole it.
Cynthia.
Well, Jennifer, you make it so easy. I mean, come on. Would you expect me not to steal your identity?
Well, of course, but it's just you just do it so well.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Sometimes it's like you don't even recognize how good I am at being your enemy, and sometimes it just feels good for you to say it sometimes. But thank you for saying it finally.
I didn't.
Cynthia? Well, let me ask you a question. If you stole my identity, then who am I?
Well, of course, I've never really thought that far through. I mean, I've stolen your identity so many times, Jennifer.
You're so good at it.
I am so good at it. But I never thought about losing my best enemy by becoming my best enemy. Who wants that?
Nobody wants that. I don't want that.
Do you feel, when you steal my identity, the shame I feel on a daily basis?
I'm beginning to feel that right now. I don't think 2 steps ahead. I'm only 1 step ahead of everything, not 2.
Do you think maybe I tricked you into becoming me because it's miserable being me?
I don't know. Let me check my ID. Oh my.
And that maybe you can now live a life in peril like I do?
I didn't know that was. It turns out you're the bigger enemy out of the 2 of us.
If we had to choose, I think I'd be the best. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I am the mastermind, thinking 3 steps ahead, and you only think 1 or 2.
Oh no, I'm getting texts right now.
That is your mistake. Only 2 steps ahead when I am thinking not 1, not 2, but 3, like the owl from the Tootsie Pop commercial.
What was I thinking? I mean, I wasn't. How do we switch back?
That's the Well, if you want to switch back, all we have to do is say what? What happened to you?
All we have to do is say that you're going to take all of the blame for all the weird things I'm about to do, and once you do that, then I can go back to being myself. Oh, look at me! I'm humping random things. Ooh!
Don't hump stuff. Don't hump.
Oh, look at me!
No.
I'm making out with things. Oh no! Stop it, please! Oh, that's so gross. What are you doing? Oh no.
I'm just making your life more exciting. Finally.
No.
Yeah.
Stop it. I don't want to be humping things.
Really?
I don't
believe that.
I'm not a humper. I'm a human being. Take it back. Never. You should hump all the things.
What? Yeah. Humping is the only way, the only path to happiness. Humping.
Humping like your blood boils as your life depends on it. This is the life you sought out, Jennifer. Just accept it. Lean into it. Just lean into it and become the true.
Just lean into it. Yes. Humping is your life. Yeah.
I knew that's where that scene was going to go.
I think we all saw it coming, but we still had fun getting there.
Yeah, exactly. I think it was, yeah. It was
the journey.
Awesome. So that brings us to our last game, which is Joke Train, our standard closer for the Nebulous project here. And how it's going to work is that we're going to do a bunch of setups and punchlines for jokes based on your suggestion. We're going to clear the screen here in a moment. And then once we get a suggestion, first person to hit the screen will give a setup. The second person to hit the screen gives a punchline to a 2-sentence joke. And hopefully it makes sense. If it doesn't, it's the same result of it, whether it hits or not, which is to dance to the Soul Train music as Pete plays it. So let's go ahead and clear the screen here. And while we do, I will ask that if anybody else, we have a wide selection from our good friend Tim, which we do very much appreciate. But anyone else, if they would like to get a suggestion in, now is a great time to do it before we close out. And we will start with Heather's suggestion of Care Bears when the cameras aren't on them, but mostly Care Bears is our suggestion for this first round of Joke Train. Pete, you got that sweet, 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 sweet music?
Hey, Julia, why were the Care Bears kicked out of the bar?
Because they cared a little too much.
Hey, Doug, what type of food does the Care Bears go bonanzas for?
Bonanzas.
Hey, Moody, what did Rainbow Bear say to Birthday Bear?
Hey, you go to the end of my rainbow for your pie, Goldilocks.
Hey, Oliver. What do you call a bear that doesn't care?
A poo-poo bear.
All right. Freeze. And we're going to get a new suggestion for the next round, which is Snow. Joke train from Snow.
Hey, Bergs, what did the guy say when he got 12 inches of snow in the morning?
Oh, come on. I wanted to go to work today.
Oh. Oh, hey.
Hey, everybody. Sorry for the mix-up. Well, let's clean the palette.
Hey, Natalie, why was the snow so cold?
Ooh, it just had a lot of coals to unload.
Hey, Doug. What's a Snowflake's favorite musical genre?
Ice Ice Baby.
Hey, Moody, what do you get? What happens when a snowman starts to play football?
He gets overheated and melts.
Yeah. All right, cool. Let's do one more, and it's going to be Brillo Pad. Joke train off of Brillo Pad.
Hey, Oliver. Where do you not find a Brillo pad?
In my bathroom.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, Shivani, what did the Brillo pad wear when you went to work as a doctor?
Obviously, he wore a scruboscope.
Hey, Bergs, what's a Brillo Pad's ideal vacation plan?
George Scrubble You Bush's ranch.
Yeah.
Hey, Oliver.
Yeah.
What do you call a Brillo pad that's extremely smart?
A diploma pad.
Yeah, scene. A diploma pad. Yeah, baby, diploma pad all day. Awesome. Okay, everybody, that is it for our show. Thanks so much to Oliver for being our guest for this week. Thanks so much to Heather and to Kurt and to Brad and of course to Tim for your wonderful, wonderful suggestions that keep this show fun and easier on us when we get to use your suggestions, both fun and easy. Awesome. So once again, that's Julia.
Oh, me? That's an Oliver right there.
That's Shivani.
Mm-hmm. That's Moody.
That's Bergs. Bergs.
That's Doug.
Natalie.
And that's Pete, all the way up in the booth.
Hey, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. Be safe. Take care of yourselves and your loved ones. Have a happy Thanksgiving. We'll see everybody next week. Bye.